people forced to sell if you are not really understand this concept of volume, price, chart. You just read at the news and then somebody says, okay, tomorrow world is going to, that's it. You will go and sell it here. And if you're already in loss, you sell and go out. Compare and contrast with 2008, 2009 time frame here, 2025. And you don't see the volume yet.
So this is the volume that we could see that when really panic is started and then people are started selling
Yes,
about the
this is
huge
just,
volumes.
I'm just telling last week.
Mm,
This is February, March, we are in April, right?
right.
This is the last week of March. March first week, second week, third week, fourth week. We are just in how much it is? 400 million.
Yeah.
400 million. We are here talking about a billion, 11 billion. When it is in the top panic was happening, 11 billion stocks were exchanging. We are not even this area now. It is less than a billion now. You compare this, you see the volume here. It's like how much? 4 billion, 5 billion, 6 billion, 11 billion. What do you see here? Billions, 200, 300 million. Where is billion? Where is million? Friends, when you understand the stock and chart and volume and what is the price action, compare and contrast with 2008, 2009 time frame here. A downtrend happening for Apple. Okay, this is Apple, but the year you can see now 2025, and you don't see the volume yet. You compare this. Even we are not touched this year. 178 we are not touched. It's 200-day moving, but it is not yet touched. So very early stage. And also, as per our price action analysis, this is not completely supported it. The volume is not really going the way we thought. Like, let's take this leg, okay? It's the volume is not that so great to really create a panic. Maybe next week we can see that. Next week, if some volume comes for some 1 billion at least, next consecutive 4 weeks, you see Apple traded in somewhere around 1 or 2, 3 billions. Then we can make kind of okay, looks like Apple has some problem. And then the price also goes down drastically around 140, 120, 120. Then with the volume of like 2 billion or 3 billion, then there is a problem to think about it. I bought Apple sometime around like a 90 or something. Should I sell it now by looking at this? I don't do it because I know what is actually, this is not think to me. It is just no indication yet for me to sell it. So this is how with the data, with the knowledge, we take a decision, right?
So which
400
means
million.
the bear this trend it will go on more.
That's where you will take a decision.
Hmm.
When you want to see what is going to happen for Apple, watch next few weeks and then see what is the price action happening
Hmm.
and what is the volume happening here. If the volume shoots up again higher, like it reaches like in next few candles, when it is happening here, prices maybe 140, and then your volume touches 1 billion or a 2 billion with exponentially going like this, there is then it makes a harmony here. When my volume rises, my price also results happens. Effort, result. So that gives a harmony of looking at this chart. Okay, this trend is really going to have a big impact and long time. This is not even a downtrend reflected with the volume yet. It looks a very normal volume, just above average. But we are talking about like the worst case scenario as per the news channels today. Not only this stock, any stock, NVIDIA, let me take NVIDIA here. Okay, you see here, there is nothing. You see the volume here when they're accumulating the stock. How much is 2.5 billion, almost 3.5 billion when they're accumulating the stocks. And then the uptrend is going with around 3.2 billion. Now we even with this all this panic, it is not even crossed 1.5 billion, and there is no support also. It is going the reverse. Divergence is happening. This downtrend is not supported for Nvidia. Anytime next week or so, when the stock going down, the volume should have been gone up like this. Didn't happen, right? That's what I was trying to say. When my stock is coming down, yeah, when I'm coming down like that, My volume should go like this. Price movement analysis. My volume should speak for the trend, but it is not. It is a divergence case. It is not really happening now. What you see here is now that it's a kind of a divergence, right? It is not really this trend when it is going down, the volume is not really picking up. That means it's a kind of a the stock is holded by the strong hands already. How much ever the transaction happened, it is all. Now they are observing. This is where the buying reached, and then from here on they were observing the stock, observing it. Observation here, the reaccumulation we call it as. This is an accumulation and the reaccumulation. In the reaccumulation end phase, we are doing the testing here. In the test, we will see again a candle, but the test again it will go up.
So you're seeing that weekly chart, no? But daily charts you don't see.
Don't look at the daily chart. That's where the problem is. See, you have to look at the time frame to give you a higher level of clarity. Like your abstraction level should be very high level, and then you go to the low level. You look at the very high level first in the monthly chart. That gives nowhere that we are in a recession mode yet. And then the weekly chart will give you much more confident, because when you go up and see what was in the past 2009 recession or a 2020 recession or recent 2023, all this was like not even we are just even not touched that 50 moving averages. We are just also the volume is not supporting here. Key thing, if the real downtrend to support Nvidia, I will buy Nvidia more here. If I am not having any stocks, I'll go and next test happening, I'll buy more, because I don't see anything really, all these people bought here, still they have not issued anything come out here. Around 3.5 billion was like in the average time for quite some time, last 2 years. But when it is coming down, it is just observation only happening, reaccumulation. This is nothing to do with the real distribution. If there is a real downtrend, if people are selling it, all this volume should have been come out now here. It's just 1 billion, around 1.5 billion or 1.5 billion only volume. See, you take take everything, like you have around 6 handle here. Take 1.5 into 6, somewhere around 9 or 10 billion stocks maybe come out and then transacted here. But you go here on this, only this time frame you look at it. It is around 3 billion, and an average you take it 30 billion versus 10 billion just for 2 months. So you have to take some educated guess here. Look at the volume, how much is there, accumulation stage, and what is that really showing it now. This is where actually the weak hands are now. Whoever thinks that like I did the right decision, I bought Nvidia, now I have some really I touched 140, 150. So these weak hands were thinking that, okay, I really bought a good stock, but now this market, what to do, tariff to do with Nvidia. Nvidia already been excluded from their policy. Semiconductor is not going to impact it in this all tariffs. Why Nvidia is going down? Only no one knows. Semiconductor and certain industries were excluded from all these tariffs. Nvidia is the main semiconductor supplier, but that company is why is going down without a reason. That is what the whole market, when it goes down, every stock will go because of algorithmic trading, and it is not humans trading, it is our algo tradings. They all hit the stop losses, and then it will make the loss to happen. So that is how one stock will create a side effect or a chain effect to another chain reaction. But that is not happening with the volume. If it is supported by volume, then we are sure that Nvidia is getting into a trouble. Like another good stock you have to look at is a Palantir. It's just started its uptrend, first down. That down also not supported by volume. When it is coming down, the volume should go up. But when it is coming down, volume is going down.
Look like volume is average, like compared to other
In this
chart.
area,
Yeah.
average, it is increased, but the
Hmm.
trend wise, we have this price movement analysis, right? You take it here. This the
Yeah.
it's up. When it is going down, the
Hmm.
real trend to continue, downtrend to continue, your volume should go up.
So the red bar, it should become more than that. This.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This when it
Got
is coming down, it should go. That is a harmony that I was talking about it.
it.
The
Okay.
trend to continue next leg down, right? This is a one leg down for the downtrend, another leg down. So this is a one leg down, again to go up and again to down. The volume should have been shown in that direction. It is not showing it.
Okay.
So
Then this
Palantir started to show some kind of a negativity, but the volume is not really showing it. Some profit booking has happened. Accumulation just started. Okay, this will again go for a reaccumulation for months, and then it will go up. See, this is how you have to look at this. When you are taking a decision, okay, my accumulation was happened here, right? This area. Then my uptrend started here. Now I'm kind of, no, my trend is not going to continue. The trend is getting stopped. Then what it would happen next? As retailers, we should understand the market context to become profitable and increases the percentage of chances to be successful in the market. Keep watching my videos and supports the channel by subscribing it. Please leave your feedback by like or dislike and with a comment. Thank you, and let's be connected in future videos.